Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode from Create and Fly. I'm planning to do lots of model reviews going through my own collection, and every time I receive a new model I shall be reviewing it on here. I'd just like to say that I'm not endorsed by any manufacturer, so my opinions are my own. And also model airports, it's something I'm very passionate about. Over the years I have created many layouts which retailers have and still are selling in their shops, and also I sell them on eBay as well. You can see the link down below for my shop there. So on to the first video. This is NG models 1 to 400 scale, Air Transat Airbus A330-200, registration CGUBL. This is the first Air Transat release from NG models. They did actually release a Boeing 737-800 as well, which I shall review at some point too. The packaging I think is absolutely fantastic, and I think it's important to have something well designed because it's an important feature as well as the model. The foam casing that it comes in is always welcome. Far too many models these days are arriving with wings hanging off, and I know that's not the manufacturer's fault. It's probably in transit that it's happened, but at least you know with these foam cases that they are a little bit safer. As I said, the registration is CGUBL. I've actually flown on plenty of these Air Transat A330-200s. The last one I flew on was CGUBC, and that was from London Gatwick to Vancouver, Canada. Fantastic in-flight entertainment and a really smooth ride. NG models have done a fantastic job of this model, to be honest. As soon as this got released or announced, I was straight on it and I thought I have to have this. You know, it's purely a personal thing that because I've been on it, not this particular one, but I've been on Air Transat 330s, and it's just something that I had to have in my collection. So let's get looking at the front of the model. As you can see, the detailing's nice there with the cockpit windows and the windscreen wipers. I'm finding NG models are probably, you know, some of the best releases at the moment, and I just hope that the other manufacturers see what NG are doing and kind of see if they can match them, because the quality I think is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the detailing on this is something that I've not seen in this scale before. As we move to the side, we can see the official Airbus A330 logo alongside the Canadian flag. We have the fleet number on the front gear door, and plenty of detailing on the doors there. Quite impressed with that, with the latches and hatches, and then obviously the emergency markings as well. On to the top of the fuselage, we have nice detailing with the dome and the antenna. It's amazing when you zoom in on these things, you can see the imperfections of the paint, but obviously we don't tend to notice that with the naked eye. The engines, let me know what you think, but I think they look slightly on the low side there. I'm not sure if they're just a bit too low for my liking, but the detailing of the graphics printed onto the engine is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love that. That kind of nails it for me with this NG model. It's absolutely brilliant. Onto the engines. These have been done very well. As you can see right through the fan blades, and the detailing in that is incredible. You know, we're talking about years and years ago when I first started collecting 1 to 400. You never got this detail, and it kind of makes you feel like you're getting more for your money now. And also the realism in the model itself is brilliant. The winglets have been done very nicely with the Air Transat star logo on them. Nice little detail there. The tail is really well done. You can see the gradient from the blue to the darker blue. They've managed to get that spot on in my eyes. With the graphic, the Air Transat star logo sitting nicely where it should be. Obviously you've got the registration there, CGUBL, and nice printing on the doors and the windows. Just a quick look at the very back of the APU area. That's been nicely done as well. Let's flip this bad boy over and let's have a look at the underneath. So we've got the Air Transat logo type underneath, and there's a hole there for a stand. This model doesn't come with a stand, but there is room for one there to fit if you so wish. Rolling gear. These are probably some of the nicest rolling gear that I've had. I know these aren't toys, and I know we don't roll them, but if you do happen to move it, you are pretty much safe that these aren't going to fall off like other manufacturers' landing gear do. And let's get under the wing and have a look at the gear from this angle. Nicely done. I think they do look really nice. You know, they don't look out of place, and I think landing gear has come a long way over the years. And then a cheeky look from the front, so looking down, straight down, you can see it's a pretty straight model. No abnormal wing angles or anything. This is a pretty solid and well made model. So all in all, definitely highly recommended. My own personal view, I had to have this model. She was something I'd flown on. It's something personal to me. There was no way I was ever going to let this pass by. What's happened in the past is I've ummed and ahed about models. I've not purchased them, and then the next thing you know, they're sold out and you can never get them anywhere. So I've bought this on impulse, and I know that it's one of these models that I'll never ever get rid of. It's such a beautiful model, and NG have done it once again. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading tons and tons more videos, model reviews, and more importantly, model airport tips and advice.